Whoa. What's up? Hello, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Total failure of a day. Total failure of a day from a total failure of a group of people led by me. Just total schmucks on every level.
Buck stops with leadership. That's
Totally
what's true about
deserves
any
to die.
organization.
I know.
like when
It
it's
really
both
it begins and
honest
ends
called,
with me.
Why is Swampist checking out his jawline?
Dude, Swampist has been buying.
Swampist has been doing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got.
Are you mewing? Is that what that's called?
Look at that. Just sleek jawline. Just totally.
I'm a little. I shot up about 1 gram of testosterone yesterday, so my face is a little fatter than usual.
That's why it's the testosterone.
It's water retention.
It's not
you guys
the
wouldn't know.
36 Coors
You wouldn't
Light.
know your test is low and you're fucking gay.
My test is not low.
So wait, isn't it that if you test your test, you don't ever know? No. Like, because isn't it just totally different every time? Like, isn't it like it's not, you can't even test it? That's what I've heard.
For the most part, you're going to be, maybe you're free testosterone, but for the most part, your like main testosterone number, which should be between, like 300 and 2000 or whatever, that's going to be pretty consistent.
Okay. So, all right, I see. So you can reliably test it.
Yeah.
And
also, if you just kind of feel like a faggot, your testosterone is usually low.
What is your when you got tested last? What was your level? Do you remember the number?
Mine?
Yeah.
Non-juiced?
Non-juiced. I would love to know.
Oof. It was right after my first child, and it was around 300. Wow. Which is the bottom.
Low or high?
That's crazy.
High or low? What are what's the range?
Like 300 to 1,000 is considered normal.
Straight up 300, even like a liberal doctor will be like, I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
300? Who says 300? This is
such a
thing to do.
Have you guys?
We have to just. I have to recalibrate my brain that Pub is here. Pub is 17 years old.
I was in LA.
Like
I saw the Beebs.
Isaac's 45.
Who are you talking
about?
I'm
37.
I am not 45.
And our Mexican goy slave is 67 years old.
Harrison looks 72 right now. I got mine tested. I was 550, and then when I was on HCG, I was 949. But I'm not on HCG anymore.
Whoa.
Has everybody on this call? Does everyone on this call inject testosterone?
But you got to get the free test. My free test is really good. Yeah, there's no way fucking Juan is on test. He looks like a prepubescent teenager.
But my T was high and my estrogen was high, so I was like non-binary.
That's both okay. That's actually not the worst. That actually, because sometimes I take my estrogen blockers too much, and like my knees hurt, and like I get mean and stuff. So you got to have estrogen.
My knees hurt. My knees hurt.
Your knees hurt.
My estrogen is high. My knees are hurting.
My estrogen's a little low.
That would make sense because women need to be on their
Where's
knees.
my cane? I took too much estrogen.
No, it's when my estrogen's low. Dude.
Oh,
if my estrogen's too high, because here's what happens. Sometimes I will like if I shoot it up and then like I drink one of those weed seltzers, THC seltzers, because THC will like turn into estrogen in your body or something. Sometimes it makes my titties sore. And then that's when I know I have to take my estrogen blockers.
This is what
Barry says, claiming.
I mean, Barry Weiss, how can you even say that?
Barry says claiming high free T and low T total.
Barry Weiss has the voice of a lunch room lady from 1994 who is 75 years old. And he's telling me testosterone's not a real thing. I know he does deadlift.
Barry has the voice of a writer.
Dude, I mean, I don't know what that voice is, but his wife is very attractive. I've seen her on Instagram. Barry Weiss also works out. He does he was saying he did deadlifts the other day, which is pretty insane. Because he's also like 75,
Do you
right?
juice, Barry?
Barry, are you
juice? Barry juice.
Are you a
gotta
juice?
be on
No
a little-
response. No response. We'll take that as a yes, Barry. We'll take that as
He's
a
gotta be on
yes.
a little tea. Everybody needs to be on a little
there we go.
tea, dude. Especially after like 30.
Well, the best part of HCG was just my balls got huge. Your balls become like melons. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's
What
I
is
think.
HCG? What is that?
So HCG, I love explaining this.
Damn,
so
405 deadlift.
testosterone just fills your body with synthetic testosterone. But what HCG does is it just tells your balls to make more testosterone. So your balls just work overtime and get like super active. So you get huge balls and you shoot huge loads.
And
Why
HCG
did you do
actually
that? Why did you get on this? You're like 25. Why did you get on this?
It doesn't
was a
impact
victim.
anything. It's like a completely fine thing to be on, though.
No, you got to be careful with it. But I was a victim of using finasteride for hair loss, and it made me not be able to get a boner for like 5 months. Not really,
Don't do
but
that.
it was really bad. So I got on HCG.
Were you balding for real? Yeah, dude, you can't go
Yeah.
bald. You look like Uncle Fester.
I know. I can't, dude. It's gonna be horrible.
You look nice and thick right now, no homo. But the HCG is actually human. I forget what the C stands for, but the G is gonadotropin, and they actually take it from pregnant women's urine. I think you wouldn't know this because you didn't have a boy. But when both my sons are born, they come out with giant dicks and balls because of like the hormones or whatever. Their dicks and balls are massive. And so that's like the hormone that makes their dicks and balls massive. So like your kids are on ACG early. I think you can be on it forever. I don't think there's an issue.
Yeah, it's debated. If you go on it forever, it can kind of. Some people think it can give you cancer if you go on it like forever.
Everything's fake. Testosterone doesn't give you cancer. Nothing gives you cancer except for stress, dude.
Except for Jewish ice cream.
Asbestos. I don't even think asbestos does. It's just like if somebody stresses you out and you work somewhere with asbestos, you'll get cancer.
Yeah.
You got to just be low cortisol.
I do sort of feel like that's true.
Because my dad smoked Marlboro Reds for like 40 years. And it wasn't until like my mom started stressing him out that he started getting cancers.
Yeah.
That was like the last couple
years.
years.
I worked around asbestos for years and I got cancers. Are you sure it wasn't the bitch ladies that you had to work around?
Yeah, it's just those. It's just when they started HR, suddenly everybody started getting cancer.
It's just women. Yeah. Women cause cancer.
Women
in the workplace. You're just like, fuck, dude. I have this lump growing in my soul.
Weird. Yeah, cancer wasn't a massive thing until women's suffrage. I don't know.
It's so true, dude. Literally, cancer didn't exist until 1945.
Women voting causes cancer. Interesting.
It does. It's really true. So true, guys.
Do you think we can get Isaac to stop working for 5 minutes and be a part of this podcast? Or...
I am. I'm paying attention.
Dude, we'll be on the podcast and I'll see Isaac liking my tweets. Like he's just scrolling through Twitter the whole time we're on the podcast.
Isaac sends me texts during the podcast like, hey, man, you're fucking up. You need to get your shit together. I'm like, I'm on a podcast with you. I can't work.
Yeah, he's like, well, what's the next topic? And then I get a text like, I will fucking fire you. I will. I swear to God. I will do it.
No, this was good content up until we started talking about our business, which Goyslave has told us not to do many times. No, that was some good like male centric content we were just doing, guys. If you want to hear what it's like to really be a guy in today's world, and if you're a brand that would like to reach a male audience, you really gotta just get in with Mama the Magazine. Get in early. Get in now. Just get in now. You know.
I'll be honest, dude. We have like 30,000 emails. I could probably put together a pretty good profile of the type of consumers we have, and I don't know if we would ever want to put that out on the internet. Like, I don't know who our advertisers
all Pakistanis or what.
It would be too powerful. That's why.
No, all the emails are US based. It's the way it works. But
I listen
it would
to
be too
Mama
powerful.
Magazine all the time. It's one of my favorite podcasts.
My
Oh, the
mom.
midweek. I love the midweek mid. Finally, the midweek mid.
That was a Jamaican. You've switched to Jamaican accent. It's not an Indian.
There's not they're well. So here's a little tidbit here. There's some similarities because they're both like from British, old school British and Scottish. So there's a little bit of Jamaican and have you ever heard of Trinidad? Trinidad, half of the island of Trinidad is like Indians.
Ever since Harrison said,
Dude, I don't even know what continent Trinidad is in.
I don't either.
It's in.
Not gonna lie.
Trinidad
It's in the
Is it in the Caribbean? It's gotta be. Is it central or is that kind of central? Or is that northern?
Morocco.
Is the
Trinidad
Caribbean
and Tobago,
is the
half the
Caribbean
island
a
is South
continent?
No.
Which continent is
South
the
America.
Caribbean in?
Black raw rifle.
It's right by Mexico, you know.
Well, we just had a Trinidadian judge decide that we can't do anything about immigration stuff.
Oh, Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Okay,
Yeah.
Her name is
dude,
Sparkle.
great transition into our first topic. So you tell us, Pub, what are you talking about? What's the story? Tell us the story.
I don't even want to try to pronounce her last name, but her first name is Sparkle, and
Sparkle.
yeah, I don't even know the exact story on this, except for she blocked. It was just another one of those leftist judge blocks something that Trump does, and it's like, is there any legal precedent for it? Not really. It's just a rogue judge that's just like, I don't really like this policy, so I'm going to pretend I'm the president for today. And this rendition was Sparkle Suknanen. Is that even a Trinidadian name?
Sparkle
I mean, that's
Soup Nanan.
not soup.
Sukanen.
Soup.
Suknanen.
Nanen.
Nanan.
Rape.
Sounds
No,
delicious.
she's a perfect example. In Trinidad and Tobago, half the island is black, the other half is Indian, and the Indians hate the blacks, so their elections are always insane. And I worked on one of their elections when I worked for Cambridge Analytica. I used to run ads against the blacks for the Indians in Trinidad and Tobago. This is insane, actually. I should probably write a book about it because it's one of the most horrific things I've ever done in my life. Up to that point. Since then, but at that point I was like a libtard back then, so I thought racism was bad, and the whole bit was like, no, dude, like we're not like everybody's just racist here. It's not even like a left or right thing.
So what kind of ads would you run against the blacks from the Indians?
Like, if you want to be robbed every day, like vote for this guy, basically. It was the most lowbrow shit.
Black people rob people. You're telling
We
me
should
this
get
is
Brad
different?
Parscale on this
Good
call.
ad.
I don't think he was even involved in that. That was pure Cambridge. That wasn't
Mexican
even Brad.
Goyslave, where's the visuals at? We're missing the visuals here. We gotta what's
You
happening?
got to pop it up, dude.
Yeah.
So this says
Where's our
No, you have to pop it up, Isaac.
Has
No,
struck
I don't
down
have
the
to.
Trump
He can do it.
administration's
Can he
expansion
Yeah,
of
you have to pop it up. I already screenshot. I'm waiting
You
for
have you have to share the screen share into the screen.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
You mean I have to share? Wait, I have to share the screen share into the screen. What does that mean?
You see on the right where all the people are.
Like this?
You're gonna, yeah. Now instead of you, make it the shared screen. It should be
Well,
grayed
right,
out. It's in the backstage area.
That's weird. I think maybe
You know how
I
you
just
have to,
have to
like,
share.
you know how you
screen
turn
first?
everybody on?
Oh, I have
That-
to do the screen share
Right.
on.
Yeah. You have to like turn on his screen share as a participant. This is good content, I think.
Yeah. No,
All right,
we'll
let me
keep
tell you more
talking. I'll
about
figure this
Trinidad
out.
and
Keep telling.
What
us.
kind
Do
of
you want
ads?
me to actually read the report or no?
Yeah, read the report.
Thank you.
Actually, I believe it's pronounced rapport.
Such a
I think I just have to
Judge
start
Sparkle
screen sharing.
Suknanen has struck down the Trump administration's expanded Save voter verification system, ruling that federal agencies unlawfully created
Is
a
Isaac
centralized
retarded? Isaac,
database.
we're not sharing your screen. You have to share Mexican.
I know, dude. I'm trying to turn it
We're
on, but I
never
don't
actually
see it.
going to read this report. It's
Hold
just
on,
gonna
Pub.
be-
Hold on. No, it's in the right of your screen. There should be a thing where you have to add people to the stream. You know where the backstraight stage is.
Just, dude.
Actually, share your screen completely, and then
I
I will
am.
show you what to click on. Now we're just looking at your Twitter.
Ugh. This
There
is
we
really
go.
dumb.
Nah, this is easy.
All right, dude. Why don't you just keep talking? No, it doesn't let me share this
have a-
screen.
I look like a smart ass beaver.
Harrison.
Whoa.
There we go. All right, over to the far right. Over to the
This
far right.
Inception.
Click on all those people. Click on all the people. There you go. Now go down and turn Mexican Goy Slave's second screen on. That's a
What
gray one.
Where?
Underneath.
Hell.
Underneath.
Where? Where?
Underneath. Right there.
What do
It's
you
the
mean?
next one.
What?
Underneath him.
The little knot, the little
Oh, this.
That's
I
all you have
see.
to do.
Whoa.
Wow.
Dude, that's so good.
I'm not that fat, dude. Give me
So
a
true.
break,
you are.
dude.
So true.
No, dude, I'm girthy. I'm not like fat and retarded.
Well,
That guy's a lot skinnier than you.
Harrison's face is kind of looking like Liver King's face, kind of just like very bloated and kind of like
Yeah,
it's coming.
that's
out
all
of
I'm saying. Like I'm very healthy, like Liver King. I just keep a lot of water in the face.
Did you see that video of him in the interrogation room just recently?
Dude, what is going on with that? How that kind of goes to show, like, I don't know. Some people are made to be rich and they're always going to be crazy. If I made, he was making like $100 million a year for like several years.
It was
The
insane.
Liver
yeah.
King?
Wow.
Yeah, off of his supplements. He was making like
How did
$10
you
million a month.
Wait. Did you
I'm not
just
kidding.
give him Down syndrome?
Yeah. I mean,
This is
dude,
so awesome.
Harrison, what kind of ads? I'm backtracking, but what kind of ads would the blacks run against the Indians?
They
in
didn't.
Trinidad. Oh,
They
they
didn't.
couldn't figure that out.
no, they just had like their radio stations. It was very like
Smart.
Radio Mumbai or Radio Rwanda or whatever. It was just like these Indians. It's so racist down there, dude. It's insane. But even most of the blacks know, like, you have to let the Indians run the island.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like when white people come to the island because they're traveling, especially because they're always black people love to see blacks at Trinidad and Tobago. They don't want to talk to Indians, and a lot of times they can't tell the difference. But like, it turns into a whole thing. So you have like tourism, whatever.
I wonder what an island run by blacks and Indians would look like. Like people stealing each other's poop statues, or what is the?
It looks like,
Getting your
dude, it's just Trinidad and Tobago. It's like
getting
not
your
that bad.
pineapple
It's fine.
Kool-Aid from the 7-Eleven.
As long as there's like a healthy inflow of affluent white tourism, everything's fine. And they have British laws, I think. Oh, dude. Mexican Goy Slave just mentioned Jankum. That is a throwback to the 90s, if I've ever heard one.
What's Jankum?
Oh, dude. I almost want Juan, why don't you explain what Jankum is? In your voice. Don't try to pretend you're
Don't
Don't
code
have an
switch.
Okay.
don't code switch.
Okay, so Jenkins is a late 90s, early 2000s thing that it was a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I think that it is. But there's some places that people, they ferment shit to get high. Like they put poop in a jar, let it on, sit on the sun for like weeks, and then they sniff it, and then they get high out of that. So
Yeah, that is
if
a
you-
black Indian crossover. That's gotta be
yeah. So imagine you having a island run by
sniffing
Indian
shit to get
blacks.
high. That's the blackest
Yeah.
Indian.
He called the shit poop.
Poop. It smelled the poop. The
All
poop.
this shit.
Come on, guys, what the fuck
I'm
do you
sorry.
want?
That
They
is
smell
the
the-
cross culture.
That's so good. Yeah, dude, that was the
Yeah, it's
whole
like the
idea.
Kool-Aid.
Was
It's like the Kool-Aid.
we
thing.
would just hang out in our neighborhood and talk about how Jankum is like, it'll get you so high, and then all it is just you pee and poop in a Mountain Dew bottle, and then you just leave it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then you sniff it.
Dude, that was the 90s, dude. It was just like Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson sucked his own dick, and like we're just putting poop and pee in a bottle,
Just-
and
It's
we're
just
all gonna
Nirvana, Jankum.
The 90s were crazy,
90s
bro.
were so
It was
bad,
just
dude.
so wild, man.
I was born in '89,
The
so like I
tech
don't really
bubble.
know what the '90s were like, but
Wow.
You were born in '89, and you know what Jankum is like. You
yeah.
experienced.
Well, I was the baby of 3.
You're like 7
so
years old, and you
I
were.
was born in '93, but I know because
I
there's
was
a time
bad.
delay here, you know.
I had brothers. I had older brothers like Isaac that were just like gross and old. Isaac's like 50, dude.
I'm like 55 years old. I really
Isaac is
am.
ancient.
So true.
He's just aging well because his wife's only half Jewish.
She's not even that. She's less than half
What?
Jewish.
I thought she was Jewish.
Yeah, we've literally had this conversation 17 times. She is a
Bog
quarter
sludge.
Jewish.
Bog
My wife is a
sludge.
quarter Jewish.
Hey, send that
Harrison
first
is
picture to me on Instagram so I can post
The
it.
one on the Pride Parade? It's on the slide.
Not the Pride Parade. The one where you had a pretty picture of my eyes that you made out of. You turned this into a thing, and it gave me a little name tag. I like that.
Yeah. Good one, Chris.
Bog sludge. All right, can we talk about a topic? Where's the topic?
Yeah,
Sam?
all right. We got to talk
tried to
about.
read
topic.
this.
We
I'm
got to
done.
talk about the
I'm
Knicks parade. The man
That's a good picture of me,
raping.
honestly.
Okay.
Pub had an
Dude.
extremely viral tweet on the Mama Twitter account about this guy.
Yeah, about the guy that almost died from fentanyl. He gets revived, and the scene is like just the most New York looking thing ever. Not the New York of yesteryear, not the New York that we all knew, and not the Newsies New York.
Not the Jankum
It is
90s New York.
Not the Jankum 90s. But it is every character in this is such
Jankum.
an interest. It's like obviously the black guy, dying of fentanyl right in front of everybody. But then you have like this this like fag on the phone that's just like yelling incoherently into the phone. Nobody knows, like not doing anything to help, clearly too stressed out to be there. Then a black guy on the phone, and he's got like blue gloves for like latex gloves for some reason.
They
he
always have a
kinda looks
trauma kit. Antifa always has a trauma kit for some reason.
That's so true.
They always have
And
a lot
then,
of inhalers on hand.
And then like the hot nurse chick that's getting raped by this guy as soon as he comes. I mean
I do love that
it's-
your version of this is that she's immediately being raped as soon as he wakes up, and versus just kissing her.
It was rape immediately.
well, okay. In her world, this would qualify as rape. If this happened at work, she'd be like,
Not if it's a black guy.
Oh, well, true. I didn't even think
Dude,
of that.
her
My
ass-
favorite.
No way,
my
is that the
favorite
real
reaction,
picture?
though, was
Hold
the-
up. Juan, is that the
Yeah.
real picture?
Dude,
That is the real picture. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
This
you
is
see
what I'm
why this
saying,
I
went
know.
viral
This is what I was
immediately.
saying. This is
You know, the
why I was
situation
totally
is-
on his side. I was 100% on the black guy.
Yeah, I'm with the
yes.
black dude.
I'm not against it. I'm just
100%.
saying, like, if this happened in a work,
This was the best thing. This was the take we already tweeted, but this was the best thing that ever happened to this woman ever.
Yeah.
This was the perfect.
Yeah, I think it hit.
Perfect
It
thing.
hit on everything.
Her
for
ass
her.
looks incredible.
She saved a minority
She's saving a black.
in front of everybody,
She's being raped.
and then
It's just unbelievable.
and
It's
the fact that
literally
it happens in front of
maximum
everybody,
possible
too.
female fantasy.
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
huge. For
No,
her.
they got like the camera angle, like made her ass look so perfect. It's like the exact.
She was the hero and the victim and sexy.
Well, no, there was somebody with a
Yeah.
camera that was just new.
Oh yeah, they were.
But she also doesn't have to be. There's no reason for her to be arching her back like that.
No,
no,
she
no.
completely wanted it and was asking for it.
Like any normal person is just rounded there, but she's just fully.
Throwing it back.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, her
throwing it
back
yeah.
hurts probably after this.
She was into it. She had to pretend she wasn't because there was like billions of people watching, but she was definitely into it.
Yeah. She's like, no, stop,
Yeah.
stop doing it. Stop. You need to pay attention to your.
I'm
your
saving
health.
your life. How dare you?
I am saving your life right
Well, I
now.
like how like he tries to kiss her and she tries to lecture him. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
She didn't
like,
just
I
say
saw
like
her,
no.
push
She's
him.
like no. She started talking and he immediately goes, just die. Let me die of fentanyl right now immediately. He's like, this
My
woman's
favorite
yelling and I
reaction
hate
was
it.
my favorite reaction was the total like kike slave over on the right that like only knows how to sports goy react. He's just like fist pumping, like let's go. It's like they just can't pull themselves out of kind
Yeah,
of
he's
like
doing the like
sport,
LeBron chalk thing. He's like, yeah, we saved him.
the magnitude of saving somebody's life is boiled down to just some like let's
I know. And if
let's
he died, they all
go.
would have just been like, oh, like he missed a free throw, like oh,
Oh,
and they all would have totally like moved from that moment.
right. The game was
Speaking
on
of
the
New
line.
York, I have a commemorative lighter.
Nice.
So sick.
Okay, that's sick. I like it.
Where'd you get that?
Lord Lord Miles, can you hear it?
Oh, you bought that from
Holy shit.
Lord. I have, dude. I have a Lord Miles. Look, I have a Lord Miles. This thing.
Oh,
We
nice.
both have Lord Miles gear.
It does Haga Nagiva, which is kind of fucked up, but kind of funny. You know, the story behind these are like Al Qaeda and Taliban fighters had these like in pure gold, and then like special forces guys would kill these guys and take their awesome lighters, and then yeah, apparently the only people that had the molds were like the Taliban, so Lord Miles got them made.
Wow.
What's he up to these days, Lord Miles?
I don't know, but every time I bought one of those lighters,
Yeah, he
they've
kinda-
shipped in a month.
Hmm.
And they're great lighters. I give them as gifts. I've bought like 50 of them.
Yeah, this whole Knicks fan this whole situation right here and the thing that happened yesterday in Canada are like two of the same. Like you've got one of every single. Yesterday, it's like female cop shoots rabbi. At
Oh yeah,
Pornhub
it is
headquarters.
getting weird.
Yeah.
It's getting
That
weird.
was so
Like,
Canada.
It's
dude.
like,
Back in the day,
yeah,
America,
this is
it would just be like, maybe cowboys and Indians, but now it's like every single person from the world. Got like transgender Muslim woman in wheelchair hits, female officer at catty corner with a Publix or something. It's just like,
yeah, we might have to do a video where it's
Yeah.
just like wow, wow, like the
wrong people keep killing each other. Like this was like the cop killed the Jewish
I think
rabbi.
she shot the cop too, honestly.
Yeah, like last time, what was it? Last time it was the like angry like Mexican like anti-Semite killed the security guard who was an angry Arab anti-Semite. Like who was like guarding the
Yeah.
temple. Like it's like it's like it's now it's just so
Or
clusterfucked that like just
Remember when
nothing works correctly.
remember when
Like,
the Antifa sniper went to the ICE facility and just killed a bunch of immigrants in a car?
Yeah, dude, he shot up the car and he just killed like 3 illegals.
yeah,
Dude, it's so
this
bad.
is-
These people, honestly,
this is
my Second Amendment shit is going way the opposite direction.
Oh, it's gone for me.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying no guns now?
Nah, dude, you literally have to prove that you are only half Hispanic if you need a gun in this country.
This picture is so good. Like, it was a black man and he was dying of fentanyl, and the hottest woman I've ever seen actually started saving him. And you know what's so crazy about
It's just total chaos.
and the,
Maybe the leftists were right the whole time, dude. That maybe race is just like not real.
Yeah.
Maybe it's never been real. Like reached the end. It's like Harrison. Like Harrison has no race. He's just a fucking gray man. Like and he now his kids are even less having a race. No offense. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe we're just post race now, man. Maybe
Well,
the
I don't know,
Chuds
dude.
are
We're at
wrong.
the beach. My son is turning purple, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we're just
no. It's all
we're
like
just
really
post-race.
confusing now.
But he's
Maybe
got
we're
the
just-
face
there is no
of
race.
a Hispanic white.
Maybe it really is a construct. You know, maybe everybody's just like brown and gray and
Well, dude, look
gay
at Juan.
and
Juan's,
nothing matters.
Juan's probably the most racist person I know, and I don't know what he is.
Juan's black.
This is Isaac's Nietzsche.
Oh, that's right.
moment where he says,
Yeah, Juan.
Nobody
black.
is
Moment
capable
where
of
he says
remembering that
racism
Juan's
dead.
black.
Yeah, but Juan doesn't look as black as his father.
Yeah, I see those two pictures right side by side. With Isaac as white and black. I don't see a difference there. It's just like
I don't see
Same
color. I
guy.
can't see the difference between
Isaac
those.
does look like a really standard black.
He looks good black.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
it,
he
he
does.
really
yeah,
transitions
he looks
well.
so good, black.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
He,
Oh,
he looks
yeah.
like he would star as like as a token good guy black in, but like that's still like a hard black. That's like he hasn't
Who's
lost
good?
like
Heart of gold. Yeah,
he's
dude,
like
that's
not
the
a
real
soft
Isaac
black. He's not like lost
That's
that.
the real Isaac
Yeah.
Simpson.
No,
dude.
he does. He looks like a Coach Carter black. Like he would go like coach an underprivileged.
Dude, Juan
basketball
got the
team.
email from Isaac Simpson and was like, "Is this who I have to work for now?" He started looking up Isaac Simpsons in America, and they're all just fucking black dudes with goatees.
And it's DP. It's amazing that it's and DP, which is like
Isaac Simpson is such a black name. That's crazy.
I know that's
I
it
mean-
is. It's a very black name. It's a very very black.
Can we talk about Army Hammer real quick?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie, and I keep.
Have you guys?
everybody
I know
keeps-
you've seen the clips though,
I have.
Yeah,
I didn't see
I've seen the
anything.
movie yet. I'm gonna watch it ASAP, but
dude. The
everybody
clip-
should buy it.
The clips are too much.
retard key.
So is it just like he's saving people from Muslim immigrants?
No, dude, it's like he's shooting all of the brown people he sees.
But he also shoots
It's
a
so
bunch of
funny
white
that
people, right? So it's confusing.
Not, I mean, maybe, but like woke whiteys.
Like, what's the premise?
it's-
Is he like a
The
James
premise is
Bond?
he is vigilante against immigrants.
He's not like hired. He's
Is
just
that
doing
it though?
himself.
I think it's not that simple.
Dude,
I think
watch
it's
the
not
long
just
clip.
That is it?
No, dude, the director's on Twitter right now just being like, no, this is exactly what it is. And anybody who says it's not
Yeah,
is
yeah.
retarded.
Yeah.
He literally says that.
So yeah, ew bowl. Yeah, he's
Bowl.
always been like a notoriously like shitty director. Like everybody knows he's a shitty. Everybody's like he's like one of those like I makes bad movies guys.
Yeah.
You know.
But he's not hired by anybody. Like, dude, the long form clip, watch the long form clip. He asked the Muslim lady, they're sitting on the couch and he goes, "Why did you even come to this country?" Or no, because he's like avenging the death of a girl that was raped by like the dudes at this house and they were all acquitted. And the women were like, "Well, you know, it's been very hard for us to adjust." And he's like, "What?" And then he just shoots her in the head. It's like,
Yeah, dude, I'm seeing on his Wikipedia this guy U Bowl, a petition was started to get him to retire that got 400,000 people to sign on.
Yeah.
to just
Yeah,
have
dude.
him stop.
Yeah,
for-
but
'cause he,
Reddit,
like, makes, like,
Reddit
bad
thinks
movies.
it's like satire against right wing or something, and it's just too good.
They always do that. They always think they're always like this. Starship Troopers is
Right.
about how fascists are dumb.
Right.
It's not about how they're sick. What's wrong with you? Hello. That's what they always say. But that's
Dude, the
total
movie
bullshit.
is
It's not
intense, dog. I haven't watched the movie. I just seen that one. I saw the one scene that's like 10 minutes long. I can't imagine more of the movie than that scene.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, so what are we calling this? Like retard slop or something? This genre of movie?
Retard Kino.
Chudsploitation?
I can't tell if the Jews want us to see this because, like, it'll make us not mad at them or something.
Yeah.
It is funny that this like
Chudsploitation
Yeah.
is the correct Chudsploitation.
I thought
Chud
it was
PlayStation?
retardino. I thought we.
Chud PlayStation.
I thought it was retard.
Chud PlayStation.
Chudplastation.
Yeah. Oh, retard Kino's way
Retard
better. It's
Kino.
gotta be retard.
I like chudploitations.
I think that was coined by.
Harrison still can't say it. Harrison, try to say
Chudplastation.
Chudsploitation.
Chudplastation.
Chud PlayStation.
Barry Weiss. Gonna be late on payroll.
No, this is going to be a trend, man. There already is like a bunch of like movies in this vein. Like all of Craig Zoller's movies are this, which is Dragged Across Concrete, which I love. It really began with Bone Tomahawk, which is a fucking great movie. Have you guys seen Bone Tomahawk? So fucking good.
That is.
What's up?
And Battle in Cell Blocks 99 or whatever. And
Good.
so it started with Zoller. And then we had, which I'm still a huge defender of. Have you guys seen Sound of Freedom? Sound of Freedom is the ultimate chudsploitation retard Kino movie. Have you guys seen it with Jim Caviezel?
Dude, do you know the real
It's so
story on
fucking
that?
good, dude. Yeah, no, it's like it's a crazy story, man. It's
I
so
can-
crazy, and
well,
it's
dude,
like
I can tell-
that movie's so dark. Like the reason why like people that movie doesn't have a better reputation is because it's so fucked up. It's like people like because now everything is run in Hollywood by like women, they can't stand seeing something that dark. But it's like real life,
No.
dude. That movie is like it's a Christian movie, but it's like the fucking darkest movie.
No, dude,
ever.
let me
It's
tell you
so
the real
fucked up.
story though, because now I don't work at where I used to work. I can tell you the real story. That guy, the main character who is being played by Jim
Yeah,
Caviezel,
it's like real, but like fake.
it was all
also,
fake.
right?
He was
Yeah, like, he's,
basically
like-
getting rich
Yeah,
right wingers to pay like $50,000, and he would take them on fake helicopter rides and fake like, we're saving kids from sex trafficking. We're saving young women from sex trafficking. And it turned out the dude that was doing it was just like banging all these girls. It was all fake.
he was banging.
He
Which
was banging the chicks that they were like supposedly saving from sex trafficking.
He was banging the sex
Yeah,
traffic
none
chicks?
of it was real.
What?
Whoa, I didn't
Yeah,
realize
and the
that's-
issue,
that's
the only
really
reason
bad.
it was all on the up and up, it seemed like it was on the up, is because he is Mormon. He's not really Mormon though. The Mormons are very susceptible to these sort of like grifters because they're very trusting. And so if you just are all in,
Yeah,
they will they'll like support you. But he's been excommunicated from the he's been that guy that ran that has been excommunicated from the Muslim church because it was all fake. So it's actually like that movie, even though it still has a good reputation on the right, has been completely debunked like 1,000%.
I thought it was a fiction movie. It was like a documentary.
No, it's supposed to be a true story. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I know the guy that does the whole thing. He's like completely like excommunicated because he was taking like Glenn Beck, who is another big name in the Mormon church now because he like converted to.
Big
He was taking him on these like trips, and he completely duped Glenn Beck. So Glenn Beck doesn't even talk about him anymore.
Glenn Beck is a fucking Mormon.
This is the first time Glenn Beck's been duped by anything. I don't
What?
believe
You
this
don't
at
know
I
all.
didn't know that.
Well, he became a Mormon. Glenn Beck is a great. I have nothing negative personally to say about him. He's always been cool to me. Whatever. I have whatever. But it's very easy to dupe the nice, unassuming Mormons if you just tell them you're doing something
Wow.
really nice for brown people.
What was the name of that movie again?
The only
Song of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom. Sound
Sound
of
of
Freedom. The only interaction I ever had with Glenn Beck was I was really hammered at AmFest, and I was like trying to like go behind him, and I like knocked over a giant platter of shit, and he like by accident, and he turned around and gave me the most like death glare of all time, and I was just like, oh, sorry, and I just like stumbled away. That's my only interaction with Glenn Beck. But no, he seems very. I have no issue with Glenn Beck. He seems
Probably
great.
went home and wrote
no,
her name
but
on a
dude-
chalkboard or something.
Yeah, he was like that fucking spaz. What is wrong with that fucking loser? No. Here's the thing though. So the movie opens with the most fucking horrifying, like real life thing. It's like Hollywood movies used to be able to like get this dark, but they can't do it anymore. It starts with this like beautiful kind of like, but she's perfectly cast. The casting of that movie is so good. And it's like this woman who's like a kind of like she's in some third world shit. Yeah. This literally happened.
The AI gets Isaac so down, man.
That's really
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
We got to get Glenn on one of these streams. He doesn't even. I don't even think he's with the Blaze anymore. I think he can do whatever he wants.
No, so it starts with this like the reason why it's so based is because it's like this is really what goes on in third world countries. It's like this like beautiful model-y kind of woman, but she's also kind of busted. Like goes to like a 12-year-old girl, like she sees the 12-year-old girl and she's like, you should be a model. And it shows her like slowly like convincing the parents to give the girl away to her. And it is so fucked up. It's like, it is so dark. It's almost like unwatchable because you're like, holy fuck. But that's really how it happened. I spent like 4 months in Vietnam and I went to Cambodia and shit. And you see these like sex trafficked girls. You actually see it. And it is the most fucking horrifying thing on earth. It is so fucking horrible. And when you see it up close like that, like you go to a place like Sihanoukville on the beach in Cambodia, it's just all fucking like disgusting 65-year-old Australian fat guys and like 12-year-old prostitutes. It's fucking horrible. And you see it and you're just like, what the like, what am I just gonna like sit here and do nothing? And then you just do nothing because everybody does nothing. Nobody does anything. It's just like happening in public and you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then just the social pressure of the situation, like you would just be going around like screaming at people all day. Like you don't even, it's so crazy how fucked up it is. And you really see it face to face. And
so
like,
it's
fucking
nightmarish. Accepted by the people who live there, like the normies?
Yeah, no, the Cambodians, I mean, it's, to be perfectly really honest and fair about it, the Cambodians and shit, they don't view sex like we do. Like it's such a less of a big deal to them, you know? And that's been true for all of history. That's why it's like, you know, there's the great story of like Captain Cook showing up in the Hawaiian Islands or whatever, or Indonesia, not whatever the fuck those islands are. And like he showed up and it would just like women would run out of the jungle and just fuck the guys on the beach. Like right there. They would just run out and it would be like fuck fest. And it was like all these like, you know, Irish dudes. And they were like, we're not leaving. We're staying here forever. Like in Southeast Asia, they just don't give a fuck about it so much. It's like not a big deal to them, you know? So it is like, it is kind of a weird, bizarro world where it's like they don't care. Like they really don't. They kind of do. Like I said something about it a couple times. I was like, is this accepted? And they were kind of like, no, yes. They don't really give you like a clear fucking answer.
It's not.
So
Jim
these
Caviezel,
arrangements,
but it's
hold on,
fucking
to be clear,
terrible.
Jim Caviezel is not the grifter. And you making him Jewish is very offensive to me. This is my goy fragility. Jim Caviezel is literally Jesus Christ. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you've seen The Passion of the Christ.
Who was a Jew? Kind of
Debatable.
He was a Michelin.
Let's look into that a little bit. His father was God, and his father is not Jewish. That's all I know.
Okay? God's not Jewish.
Okay.
Sorry, Barry Weiss. God's not Jewish. God is fat and white in North Carolina right now.
Yeah, God looks like Santa. He's a white male.
He made us in his image. He made y'all, you know. Dude, send that picture to me. That's hot, dude. That's sick. That's sick, bro. Okay, next topic.
Okay, next topic is, should we talk about China? Their war on female delusion?
Dude, that article is killing it right now on the internet.
Killing it.
I know, dude. Yeah, that was a great title you came up with, Denzel. That was a very good
Also,
title.
not
That was
only
the perfect
that,
title.
the email that I sent out, I think had like a 50% open rate.
Whew.
Yeah, dude.
Great title.
Yeah. And then
perfect
the
title.
incel, like the incel went and killed people like just on the same day for like basically.
He might have read that article
reason.
and been
Dude.
like, fuck. That's
I
the
think
last
if he
straw.
had read it, he would have not gone on the rampage. That's what I like to. If
Really?
we just got it out a day too late, it didn't get to him in
Because would he
time.
have thought like,
What are
the-
you,
the
hey,
article
Isaac,
didn't get
what are you
to
going
him
to
in
do
time.
when you get the email from France.gov and it's like, hey, like you guys were in his history. You need to shut it
Yeah.
down. You're not allowed in France anymore.
Shut it down.
Radicalized by mama.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I
That's a
do
good-
wanna
that's a
know
good
what you
question.
guys-
I'm-
I wanna know what you guys-
That'll definitely happen.
I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this China thing. Because
No, I think we're de-radicalizing people. We're what we're being is a voice so that guys like that don't feel so like totally alone.
true.
You know, that they have like some hope in this fucking world, man.
That's me, dude.
You know, like that's what I want to be. I want to like be like, hey, a guy like that feels like, you know, it's maybe not so bad. And you know, really, a guy like that, the cure is one trip to Tijuana or Thailand. I guarantee all that shit. You know, they just don't know how to handle their like extreme horny fury. You know, because they have no outlet, and they've decided that they hate everything, right? Whereas when you decide you hate everything, there's no clear like way out, you know.
well, the thing,
Whereas really you just gotta go, you gotta just go like flex, spend a couple $100 instead of buying a fucking assault rifle. Just buy a table at you know, a club where there's whores and just
yeah, but I
well,
think
dude, you know what? That's an
the
interesting
problem.
point, though.
the
if
problem is,
Hold on, hold on. If the assault rifle's cheaper than the table now because of inflation,
It doesn't get my nose right. I have a much nicer nose than
this is
than this
maybe
pig-
this all
pig
does
man.
come back to
That
the
is
Jews,
Jew
actually.
fragility right there.
Well, no, the Jew, yeah,
I have a very non-Jewy nose for a Jew.
It's pretty waspy.
It's very
it's
cute.
very black,
I have a very
Yeah, I have a
cute
black
nose.
nose.
I have a very cute.
big nostrils.
I have a very cute.
it
Wasp
looks worse in
nose.
person.
Yeah, because my dad is my dad's a wasp, man. So I got the. I'm so glad I don't have one of those giant Jew hook noses, dude. That would suck. Having a giant Jew hook nose and also having a name like Weisberg or something would fucking.
Yeah, dude,
suck.
my mom's
Probably
made
No
a
would've
offense,
done
famous.
that.
no offense to Barry Weiss. No offense to
What about
Barry
me?
Weiss. On the call.
Now that I
Well,
think
you have a
about it,
German
I can
license.
hardly
Different.
blame the female
It's
cop
different.
in Canada for shooting that guy. I mean, if I saw a Jew with just a massive schnoz walking up on me during a shooting, I'd probably just shoot him too.
Why'd that guy pop out
Yeah,
of no?
yeah,
Why
just-
did he
and
pop
he-
up
yeah,
on her
just-
though?
He came
You
out of a
guys are
tunnel.
blaming the rabbi.
That was honestly
of
the
course.
most.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, where did he even come from? Honestly, he
Came up
popped
out
up
of a
on her,
tunnel.
and that was like the most competent thing she did was like immediately eliminate that threat.
Well, there's like a video going around of it happening, but it cuts off right before she then proceeds to miss the actual shooter from the same exact range. It's just- she shoots the civilian, then the shooter comes around, same exact range and everything, and she misses him point blank. I think she got shot too. Just an absolute
Did
shit
she?
show over in Canada. Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
did.
I think she
I just
also got
understand this
shot.
guy went on a shooting rampage, but nobody died.
No, one of the cops did.
Yeah, but
Which,
the-
and I think
Yeah, no, one of the cops
the,
did die.
the cop that died was a Muslim immigrant cop.
Yeah, dude, the cop that died was named Muhammad.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I saw
Yeah.
all that, but it's like I don't
Never
understand. Did this
ends.
guy just like walk up to the cop?
Why was this guy so bad at his mission? Like,
That's
why
all I'm
did
trying
he
to say.
fail so
Something
bad?
is not clocking.
Yeah.
It's not clocking.
Like, why was he
Well,
not
was he
able
just trying to take out like
what
random
happened?
civilians, or did he have a goal? Like,
I think
I
he
don't
was
know,
trying to
because
like
did
attack.
you see in the
Pornhub
video?
or
There's like a
something.
old guy that's clearly decrepit, and the guy just runs right past him.
Yeah, yeah.
So he
and
wasn't
the
just,
guy
like,
and the
like,
old guy
playing
is just
souls.
looking at him like, "Oh, why are you doing that?"
Dude, could you imagine that old guy looked like he's in his 90s, dude? Could you imagine he had he's French, he's like part of the French underground resistance against the Nazis or whatever. Survives World War II, and then some donk with a SKS, which is like a Vietnam era rifle, communist, just runs past you, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
some
so
dude who
old, I'm
just
not even a
can't get
target
pussy
anymore.
kills you.
He didn't
'Cause
even
he
kill
can't
him.
get
That's the
pussy.
thing. He ran past him. It's like he's so old, he's not even a target. And he's like, oh man, I'm cucked in my own
Well,
life.
no,
That's
because
the
I
reason
think
I
he
can't
was
get
trying
pussy.
to target. I think he was trying to assassinate somebody in
The
Pornhub.
rabbi?
But no, I think the rabbi was just random. I think the rabbi was just like
He just had a
around.
meeting at the Pornhub HQ, of course.
Yeah, the rabbi had the meeting at the no, but it's like I think the rabbi was just around, and then
people are
you know.
saying there's something
Yeah,
iffy
well,
about
was
that.
it.
The fact that the rabbi was like at Pornhub HQ. But I think it's just people don't understand. Jews are constantly walking around and talking to
Jews do
people.
just kind of walk.
They're
yeah.
always just like moseying about, talking to
Every time I've
everybody.
seen
Yeah.
a Jew,
They're
they're just
they're
walking.
like class.
Like-
they're like the gossip and the communication. That's why they're so good at what we do.
Yeah, they're always on the phone negotiating somewhere loudly.
Yeah, they'll be the
Yeah.
type of guy that's like, yeah, that coffee shop over there across town, and you're like, why do you know about it? They're like, I just go to that one sometimes.
Yeah, great Wi-Fi. I just hang
It's
out
like
in
the
the
vibe.
Pornhub HQ lobby
I
because
like
the Wi-Fi
traveling,
is
dude.
great.
It's a
They've got to
storm
check
outside
in
right
on
now.
all their goys and make sure that they're eating the goy slop and they're just making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Honey, I've got to go down to Pornhub headquarters. I'll be right back.
So wait, what do you guys think about China doing this? Is this good? Do you guys like that China bans stuff like this?
Well, what
Oh,
is
we didn't
China
even get
doing?
into
Let us
China.
say
Yeah,
what
so
they're
let
doing.
me. So
You didn't
Just
even
talking about
say
violence.
what they did.
So quick summary, China, basically there's these micro dramas, these kind of like romance slop micro dramas where like a totally mid Chinese woman will be rescued from her life by like a super jack, tall, rich Chinese guy, like a billionaire. And these were getting super popular and going viral, and Chinese women were like not getting education and they weren't learning how to like make shirts or whatever because they were just watching these, slop dramas over and over again. So it's interesting how Nate like frames it in the article because he's not really like taking a side, but he says, like China banning this is in the interest of social health because they want these women to like get married to normal dudes and like get jobs. Yeah, but so what do we think? Is this like a good thing? Because it is like a major. It kind of does show how like you can't really have like free speech and like freedom of media without having like these horrible effects on people's minds.
You want to know my take?
Yeah.
You don't get the awareness of the female delusion without allowing them to express themselves. So everything China does backfires. The one-child policy, the censorship. This is just another layer of, and this is going to be, I'm going to sound like a total fag, but this is like if you go full patriarchy to the point where you're like, you can't even let the women have their TikTok videos. Do you get it? Do you actually understand how women are? They always lose. This is a losing move by the Chinas. You have to let the women, their own rope.
So they should be allowed to watch the billionaire marrying the mid Chinese woman videos, no matter what.
I don't know about China, but in America, you have to let them, or
Yeah.
you have something worse.
No, I think you're completely wrong. I think that there's a great scene in there was a show that Alex Garland did a show called Devs, and there's an amazing one of the best TV scenes I think I've ever seen. There's this scene where the guy is talking about China and how it's the Chinese century. It was supposed to be the American century, and then it suddenly became the Chinese century. And he goes, basically Tiananmen Square, there was a bunch of fucking libtard students out there protesting, and then they just like killed 20,000 of them. And now it's the fucking Chinese century and not the fucking American century, because it's like, I think that, dude, can you not fucking, bro, I can't fucking make a point if you're fucking talking shit in the middle of the fucking thing, bro.
Oh my god!
I can't fucking pay attention to it. What are you trying to say? How about you fucking stream? What do you want me to do, dude? What do you want me to do?
Finish your thought.
Hello?
It's just a thing on the side.
Okay. So anyway, I think that free speech has gotten us to, it's like why we won. Like the concept of free speech is very, very good and very smart, but it's gone way out of control. Like the First Amendment is basically destroying America now. It's basically like working against us. Like it worked really well for a long time, and that's why we like win at shit. But now it's just gone way too fucking far. And now the fact that China can control speech is their biggest advantage. The fact that China can just say like, no, China is a fascist country in every way. They are 100% fascist. They're not communist at all. It's not a communist economy. It's a capitalist economy. They are not in any way communist. They are 100% fascist, meaning everything they do controls speech, controls commerce, controls freedoms for the benefit of the racial group that is China. That's why they throw fucking Muslims in jail and just disappear them all day long. That's what whatever those Muslims are called.
I know, but then when I see the example like the Fight Club
Uyghurs.
one,
Uyghurs.
like the Fight Club thing where they're censoring the ending of a film and saying like, and then Brad Pitt went to therapy and he loved President G and he got a good job at the pharmacy. Like that seems really gay to me. I would hate to. I'm with you on like letting women not use the computer, but like when you start, like changing the endings of movies and making it so, like.
No, that's lame.
Yeah.
That's very fucking lame, and we'll never do it, right? Like America will never
that's
be
the
like
exact
that.
same,
I know,
department.
but I'm saying like their ability to change that shit. Do you know they've just banned American movies entirely? Like they don't even operate with our shit at all anymore. They only
They don't
their
even
own
do
things.
the
And
Marvel?
the movies do really
They
well.
don't even do the Marvel shit.
No, they don't do shit. They don't let anything in anymore, and it doesn't sell there at all because they don't want to see that gay shit either. You think that like the Chinese people are like, ugh, yuck. Like they don't want to see that. Those movies don't do well commercially at all. That's what we've learned a million times. Nobody wants to see your gay propaganda film. It's just that people don't like it. Like normal everyday people. The whole thing is that elites are gay and commoners are not gay.
Yep.
So nobody wants the commoners to be gay. It's the whole point is that commoners are not gay, and you got to just let them not be gay.
Yeah.
And
It does seem
so
more and
trying to make
more-
all the commoners gay is the
Yeah,
dumbest
it does
thing.
seem more and more like, I think this is like a Yarvin idea that like all rights are basically luxuries. Like you can have free speech, but only if you have like a really kind of capable population that can handle it. And you can have like social media if you have a really capable population. But
Right.
if you have like, you can have guns if you have a capable population. But if now all of a sudden it's like, it's like the fucking San Diego Mexican groyper shooting the Arab anti-Semite in front of the synagogue, So I don't know.
Yeah, so I think that's their biggest advantage. They are fascist. They've figured out a way to be fascist in such a way that like doesn't offend the West enough that we can stop them. Because the West, the NATO, their whole purpose is to like bomb fascists. That's what they did to Serbia. So the global American empire goes around making sure nobody becomes fascist, but China like backdoored their way into it by pretending to be communist for long enough. And then now they just are so dominant because they can control shit. They've got 1 billion people that they can just like get to do X or Y. That's why they're completely killing it now, Do you know they stopped accepting our garbage? Do you know that? So we used to just ship all of our garbage to China, and then they just were like, no, we're not taking it anymore.
Like to landfills in China?
Like, yeah. Like we used to ship all of America's garbage, and then they were like, no, we're not doing it because fuck you. There's going to be a war between us and them, and they are going to fucking destroy that. They're going to just utterly destroy
You think
us.
they'll win the war?
Like they will like very much win
Wow.
the war. I mean, I'm not going to fight for
that.
them. I'll fight for them. I'll fight for America, but they are going to win. It's very obvious because they've evolved.
Dude, I
it's
will
like-
die for
dude,
Taiwan. 100% I'll go die for Taiwan.
Look, look.
You mean you'll die for?
Dude,
Harrison,
there's
you're
like 3
muted, by
things
the
I
way.
care about.
Oh,
It's
no,
like
you're
my family, my friends, Virginia, Taiwan's right there. And then I think about Israel, and then I think about America, because America is always doing really good, but I just generally that's really thinking about America, because America first, but not only America is my biggest motto. Everybody knows.
Yeah, same.
Brought to you by Israel.
America first, but Israel a little bit below that, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's my motto.
So this is just how shit goes, man. Like, do you know that one of my favorite facts from history is, do you know that like when the Mongols took over the world, I'm pretty sure gunpowder existed. Like I think gunpowder existed contemporaneously with the Mongols, but the Mongols didn't use gunpowder, right? They used bow and arrows and horse shit. But they were so fucking good at the horse shit. They had gotten so good at that point, and the cities had gotten so fat and gay that they were just like it was the same thing with the Comanches.
Well, is your
like
point
hold on, Jay Harrison, will you just not fucking interrupt?
Okay.
They just learn radio. So the Chinese were dominant before that, but they built walls on their cities. They were like, it was like the savages and the fucking city people. We're so used to the city people winning. We don't even know what it's like for the savages to win, right? That's like the Taliban is like what happens when the savages win, right? But we've never seen that in the West because we've just been so dominant for so long. They had all the gunpowder and technology. The fucking Mongols didn't have any of that shit. They were just so good at riding horses and shooting from horseback that they conquered the entire fucking world. They conquered the whole world. They destroyed all the China shit. They destroyed everybody. They like fucking just wrecked shop on the whole world for like 300 years or something, because it was just like the cosmopolitan people had gotten fat and gay. And we are now so fat and fucking gay. It's obvious. I mean, it's anybody who actually challenged us would just destroy us like immediately. Like, what are we going to send the fucking female cops to fight we're going to send the female soldiers? It's not going to work. How many soldiers are women? It's like it's complete insanity. It would never work.
Yeah, and China they have like 1 billion incels that are just full of
Yeah, like 1 billion like furious just who need to rape. All they need is to rape. They just need to rape. That's all they want to fucking do. Whereas we've got a bunch of fucking women on Lexapro, like in our army.
Hard, tiny Chinese penises invading.
Did you not? Did you see
it's over. It's completely over. America is going to get completely fucking destroyed. I mean, we'll survive in some way, but
are we even going to fight though? If China goes into Taiwan, are we really going to be like, all right, Americans, let's go die for Taiwan?
Bro, did you see the tweet on the average size of the American woman?
Yeah, it's like 170 pounds.
170, dude.
That's more crazy.
What is the average weight of a Chinaman? Gotta be $140. Gotta be.
Also, Harrison, you're kind of like cutting out.
There's no way that number is real anyway. That's like one of these things. There's no way there's an accurate reflection of that. 150 pounds. Not that low.
So we could send all of our women to fight the Chinese men, and they'd probably go to a draw.
That's exactly what I just said. They're like,
yeah,
top. The Chinese man is 150.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, what does it matter how heavy they are? It's going to be guns and drones and shit.
It's going to be all drones. So whoever's making the most drones right now is going to win.
Which they are making all of the drones. They make all the fucking drones.
But I'm just saying, I think that's like the only salient point. Everything else, like America, yeah, the delusion works both ways, right? So you can get rid of all of American propaganda, and then they're like, you become kind of a Chinese propagandist, but it's like the same thing. Same thing here. These people generally don't want to fight each other, and they have a culture they believe in. I don't know if that many Chinese come here that are like elites in China and are like, oh, the values. They just use us, right? So,
yeah,
it's all economic at the top, anyways. The top people are all kind of just enjoying a globalist society, but we would destroy China. It wouldn't. It's not even close.
I don't think that's true, man. I think people say this, but why? Why? What evidence do we have?
The
We
drone situation is different.
bro. They
before-
make
but-
all the drones. They make all the
Well, no,
drones.
that I think that is a completely different conversation. Is like, what is modern warfare from like the last years, 2 years to now or more, whatever. But
Mhm.
we've also been testing all of our technology in Ukraine, in Russia, for basically that entire time. So I think we're going to be well equipped. We have to step up and get to that point. But
I think we.
China-
Yeah. Sorry.
at least from conventional warfare up until like this situation I think we're in now, which is like AI and drones. It's a relatively new thing, you know, whatever you want to say, but we were going to destroy them with guns and
I will say it doesn't look good that we couldn't fuck up Iran.
Yeah. No. The
For
fake
fighting
Iran is
China.
That's a whole
Iran
different ballgame.
definitely. Well, no. Without a ground invasion, we couldn't really make Iran do what we want, right? Without nuking them and without a ground invasion, we couldn't actually really do what we wanted in Iran, which goes to show, okay, we got a million B-52s and a million bunker busters and a million fucking ballistic missiles and a million whatever the fuck. And all
Israel.
of that, and all of that really didn't do that. It wasn't enough. It didn't, it didn't make it so you could do a regime change. So that is a big lesson that it's like, okay, and who has the people that are going to do the ground invasion? China. They have the fucking people. I don't know about the size of the army, but they don't have fucking women in their fucking army. I mean, maybe they do. They probably
No,
do,
well,
actually.
that's what I've heard is like the theory is basically you almost need a war because you need to get rid of all these excess men. Like if you don't get rid of these excess dudes
Yeah.
that are now reaching maturity, it's going to be like major social unrest because none of them can get pussy because they're watching Michael. Jordan.
that's what deers do, and
Yeah.
bears and shit, right?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Yeah,
I
no.
think that's rucking season.
What do deers do?
Jesus Christ. Swampus just got nuked. That was the beginning of that was it. That was
Holy
China. They heard him, dude. They fucking attacked.
Bro, that was fucking insane.
A Chinese incel just ordered a drone strike. on
Yeah, that was fucking.
theirs.
He just got droned, dude. I really don't want to get killed by a drone. I would much rather get killed by a fucking like watching how what's his name went out, the brave Mujahideen who was fighting against Israel, whatever his name was. That fucking would suck.
Would you rather get
drone would
killed? Would you rather get
That would
killed by a
suck. That would
female
really suck.
cop? Female
Oh.
cop or drone?
Man, that's like the two ways to die in the future. It's like either accidental death by female cop or like drone strike that you can't escape.
two
This
ways
is
to
the
die.
two ways to die.
Pick your fucking
That sucks.
adventure.
Both
dude.
ways are fucking terrible. Both ways are so
Modern
fucking
man. Modern man.
sad. Really the
And they're
worst.
both super like they're both super unpredictable. Like you could just be at a traffic stop where a female cop just shoots you because you like reach
Yeah.
for your ID.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
it's
oh,
just
there
your
you go.
domestic
Safeway,
foe.
you get
Yeah, your
droned.
domestic foe you create, or
Looking real
in
fat
your
now.
complacency, your foreign enemy that like you end up. Yeah, me and the Russian dudes are gonna be like, actually, what if we didn't do this? What if we just chilled for a second and we just stopped being gay, and then we can go back to how it used to be. That's the vibe.
Yeah, man, poor Taiwan. I was learning about Taiwan and it is really cool what they're doing over there. It's like American Chinese people who like love freedom and business. And micro dramas.
So somebody's
so
messaging
you-
me that
oh, you're
actually wait.
serious about
So
that one.
so to correct the record here, apparently they do still release Disney movies in China, but they edit them heavily. And Zootopia 2, which those movies are very fucking global homo, grossed $630 million in China. I actually saw that movie, extremely global homo film. There's the whole thing is about like New Orleans. It's like the swamp people. And like, we don't like those lizards in the swamp, but we got to accept them. That's what that movie is about. So they must have edited it, but it did very well in China. So, okay, I stand corrected. They are releasing the Disney films in China. There was an article not long ago that said they weren't doing that anymore and it wasn't worth it because they weren't making any more money, but I guess maybe they still are trying it.
Next topic.
Sure.
You want to do Ipswich or ethically modified memes?
The ethically modified memes are like really funny. So why don't you do that?
Yeah. Well, so I think everyone saw those by now. The best point I saw about these is like liberals are basically Muslims now, where there's like depictions that you can't have. Like you can't have false depictions. You can't have like a racist image. So you have to make ethically modified versions, even in an academic paper when you're discussing something.
Yes. So can we see examples? They're really funny. So like, what's
Does this mean like you have to have like always have to have a gay black?
Well, no, they were like, so this one that Juan's
No,
pulling
no,
up
you
was
haven't
like-
seen this, dude.
they're
It's so
fully
fucking funny.
ambiguous.
This is like
Dude,
the
I can't believe
funniest
you guys
shit
haven't
ever.
seen these.
No.
This is literally the funniest fucking shit on earth. Truly.
Juan, you got to pull up the real one next to the ethically modified one.
Wow. The Chinese are going hard. Harrison right now.
Yeah, Harrison, what happened over there?
You mean
Oh, it
storm?
was Storm.
I'm in a storm, dude.
Oh yeah, how's your
I'm out
trip been,
here.
Harrison? Where you been?
Outer Banks, North Carolina.
Why are you
baby.
What's the
changing the
vibe over there?
subject? What are you, dude? Stop changing. You're in the middle of describing.
I'm waiting for Juan to
We're
build
doing
the
white
thing.
people be like.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I'm
show
doing
is
good
terrible.
radio.
Show's really bad.
I see. I see the meme.
This show is a disaster.
Is this a long meme?
A long meme?
How's this mustache, dude? For real.
Looks good.
I'm growing it out for Isaac.
Nice. What is going on right
DC,
now?
dude.
Can you guys keep talking, please? Stop not talking.
I thought I was being shown a meme, and is this the meme that I'm supposed to be being shown? And I'm
So
supposed to say
this the first, the one
hilarious?
on the right was the actual meme, and then the one on the left is the one they put in this
I
academic
see.
paper because they couldn't put the real memes in because they're too racist.
Okay.
So
got
describe
it.
what
Okay.
we're seeing. You gotta
So
describe.
wait,
it.
hold on. Go to the top left. That was the real one.
Yeah,
Top
top,
left
left.
is the real one?
Sorry, your daughter was raped by a cannibal, but we need him for the football team. Becomes, I'm sorry, text removed.
All right. See, you didn't even set
I
this
thought
up
you guys
for
had
me.
seen all these.
This is good. No, I'm retarded. I only see my entire feed is Gone with the Wind and Nick Fuentes from 8 years ago. It's it.
Why from 8 years ago?
And like 3 trannies back to back to back. I don't know what that's all about.
Why from 8 years ago?
Yes, no? I don't know. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. So anyway,
for him.
these were funny.
So anyway, these were
Okay,
funny.
Next.
Should we move on? Well, dude, you can talk too, Isaac. You're just telling us to talk. You're just on Twitter telling us to talk.
No, I'm doing something.
What is this Ipswich? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, the cigar
Very sad.
kids.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the cigar
Happy
kids.
This
Cigar
is
kids.
okay. So this is, I mean, obviously, this is just like northern uptight. This is very puritanical. It's very goy.
Goy.
Very goy.
Goy.
Gotta be very goy, very gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe a Jew. We have to go find them. Maybe do an investigation into this. See who ratted them out. It might have been a goy. Might have been a gay. Might have been a Jew. Might have been a retard. But somebody, I guess it was on Instagram. Somebody from another team ratted
Yeah,
them
that's a
out.
good point. No one talked about who was the squealer.
Who's dropping dime on Instagram? High school
It was
kids
probably a
Instagram.
Jewish kid
What
on
is
one
that?
of the losing lacrosse teams.
Nah, it's definitely
I mean, but where is that coming from?
some person. Like, okay,
somebody's
first of all,
parent on
there's so
another
many.
team, right?
It's God. Talk about another example of the past paradigm just not making any sense. These people are all in the Puritan capital of America. This is like the most Puritan town.
Yeah.
But all of them have Italian
Yeah.
last names. So it's all Italians LARPing as wasps to begin with, right? So they can't stop. They're like kind of trying to be liberal, like libtards, but they can't stop their like, you know, like mafioso Italian ways, you know? So, but like, even though they're like really trying not to. So it's all like fucking Italians LARPing as wasps. And these are clearly like the popular kids, right? So probably some mom posted the picture of them smoking the cigar. And then not only that, she stupidly posted 2 pictures where you see the cigar and then you see the cigars smoked down later. That's how they proved smoking. So they couldn't just say, oh, they didn't inhale, right?
Sure.
So that's how they proved it. So clearly these guys just probably every like, you know, longhouse mom or teacher hates them.
Yeah.
So they got fucked, you know, they got screwed.
You know what
because-
though? I think my hot take on this is it's good for the guys on the team because they're probably going to get more pussy in college with this story of like I was, you know, I was smoking cigars and I got banned and you know the whole world was against me and it was super gay than they would if they just won a random gay ass lacrosse tournament.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about winning a lacrosse tournament?
Nah, well, that's it. I would agree. I kind of, it's like the Jacob Savage thing. It's like they almost have their, now you have like a whole story. You have like a whole chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, it's like in Superbad when they arrest Fogel, but they're like, you're going to get more pussy from being arrested and just having that story.
Yeah.
More pussy.
So,
in
I mean,
college.
it's crazy because then the Italian dads.
Why is that funny, Harris? Why are you making fun of it?
I just know. It's such like a, you're such a zoomer. I love that. It's like, this guy's going to get more pussy in college, bro.
I'm not a
The-
Zoomer, dude. I'm greatest generation.
Yeah. You're
That's who I
alpha. You're an
identify with.
alpha. Forget, you're only 18.
Yeah, no, but then the Zoomer dads tried to cheat. They immediately ran to the store and bought a bunch of tea.
So good.
They tried to buy. They bought a bunch of tea. They ran to the store like in like 45
Bro.
minutes after this happened. They ran to the store and bought a bunch of tea and then submitted a receipt. Said it's tea.
I
And
think
the
there's
fucking
such thing as
bitch ass
tea
principal.
cigars. This is the
Yeah.
best, dude. I think that's the best part. Is like what you said. It's like it immediately turned into fucking Mystic River or some shit. Like these guys, like you said, like they're all like they immediately just like turned into like, oh boys, they're not
Yeah,
gonna
our
be able to
boys,
play in the
our
playoffs. What are we
They're
gonna
not
do? And
gonna
like they
play
talk to
like
the
in the
sheriff, but
Yeah,
none of
that
their
ain't
boys are
right.
even the sheriff.
ain't
It's like
right.
one
Ron-
guy's kind
I
of a.
can't fucking do it.
Hey, isn't Ronnie kind of a lawyer?
Yeah.
No, I
What-
think
we
he
gotta
literally
go talk
just-
to Ronnie. Yeah.
No, dude, I think he literally just sells peptides. Like, I think that's all he does. And he's like, hey, he's got to know like somebody. It's like, no, they got tea cigars. Go get the tea cigars.
Go get the tea. Go buy some tea. Sit down. Show them the receipt, and they smudged out the date. They smudged out the date on the receipt, like they weren't gonna. But the principal was such a dweeb ass bitch who like also banned a TPUSA thing from the whole school. So like he's like a dweeb fucking dork, and he went and investigated and found out that the dads were lying. And he just brought the fucking hammer of the longhouse down on these poor boys. It's really crazy. This is exactly the type of shit that used to happen to me in high school all the time. I was getting fucked left and right by like the parents and longhouse teachers of the community constantly because I like refused to behave. So I was always getting like kicked out of class and I was kicked out of like 50 things in high school. And it was always some situation like this where I like did something slightly wrong and then like tried to cover it up. And then somebody like did like huge amounts of research to figure out that I had like lied and I was a disgrace. Yeah.
Damn. Harrison, what were you like in high school? I feel like you were like a good little bookish kid, kind of. Also, we can't hear a word you're saying.
Sorry, I muted myself. No, I was like Isaac. I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
But I was good. I was like good at history and English and stuff. And I got B's, but I was always getting kicked out of class for just being a donk.
Yeah.
That's like the best, dude. I'm so happy I did that. High school was so gay.
I know, it's crazy how truly like the best advice you could give someone in high school is to just have fun and like enjoy not working yet. Like none of it is going to matter at all. And everyone when you're in high school is telling you it's all going to matter incredibly, like it's all going to be like super permanent.
Yeah, this is a generational thing now. I don't even know what people tell their kids anymore. My brother has teenagers, and I don't know if they're like he's a UVA grad. I don't think he's like really pressuring his kids to go to college now, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be like that might be a right wing thing now. I think the left, if you're like a libtard now, your parents are still like, you're going to go to college and you're going to troon out. You
Yeah.
better do it.
If you tell liberal parents like I'm not going to college because it's a scam, they think you're going to like join the Proud Boys or something.
Yeah, that's the new like parent freak out. Like the right wing parent freak out that from the 90s, like, I'm not going to college, Dad. I'm going to smoke weed and just be different. And it's like, if you say that to a leftist parent now, they're just like, no, we will lock you in a room at your college and you will get true. It's like, no, Mom and Dad, I think I just want to like join a church and like, I don't know, start working out and eating right. Change my whole family's like lineage. And
they're like, are you radicalized? Did you get radicalized? Why are you saying this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's over.
It really is.
So
what do you
over,
do?
dude.
Like, what does a young kid do?
No, I think I think the younger kids are more right wing than ever.
Yeah, but it's a good question. I
And
literally
I
have
think
no
this
idea.
moment right here is like the most radicalizing stuff. The more this happens in the sort of the death throes of the woke era, which I think we're going through, I don't think it's coming back right now. But I think we're going through the violent thrashings of a dying regime. The more you radicalize people and you put out, I don't know, you get Army Hammer to cut all ties forever. That's like a great story. I think the Army Hammer thing, more than the value or the content of the movie, is the fact that he said, fuck you guys, I'm going to go do a movie and I'm a good actor or whatever. And I'm going to cut all ties forever.
No, I think we truly are. Like everybody, this was a LARP for a while, but I really think there is a parallel economy happening. Like it really is happening. Like it's real. Like they made everything so gay that normal people just don't do it anymore. You know, like they really did. They went too far and they can't stop themselves. You know, that's what that Suicide of Hollywood piece, now available on mamathemagazine.com, was all about. It's like they can't stop themselves from killing themselves. Like Hollywood knows it doesn't want to die, but they can't stop themselves. They're just doing it anyway. They're killing themselves anyway. No one wants the shit they're selling, but they cannot stop. They're ready to die for their stupid communist beliefs. They are 100% down to destroy their entire source of income, their entire business, if it means that they can, you know, live by their really stupid beliefs. And that's what's happening.
Yeah. And I think really like for young people, like what I see with like people I know who are my age, is that people are either super rich and successful, like they started some business or they made a ton of money on crypto or something weird, or they've just completely fallen out of the economy. And they're like literally collecting welfare and like using squatters' rights to stay in an apartment, and like, or they have a sugar daddy. It's like the middle path of like getting a normal job, like a normal 9 to 5. I don't see like anybody my age doing that I know.
Yeah, like who would do that? It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you're lucky, Denzel, that you didn't have to slog through the shit.
No, I know.
I
know. I'm thinking about if I was 18 right now, I literally have no idea what I would do. Like, I don't think there are jobs anymore, like normal white collar jobs to go get. I think also everyone's kind of holding their breath because it's like in 5 years there might just be like AI UBI that everyone collects. So you kind of are a sucker if you go like work for a corporation right now in like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a founder, it kind of makes more sense to just like wait it out, see what happens.
Yeah, but this is there has to be consumption on the other end of the founder thing. I think it's part of like the Hollywood story, you know, what killed Hollywood, but it's also, I think, the dissident right and the right in general over the past 10 years. Sorry, I don't want to get into this too much, this gay politics stuff, but something, it just occurred to me when you said that. It's like, I think they tried to appeal too much to a normie audience. And it happened sort of in the wake of 2020, and there was COVID went on. And so 2020, 2021, Trump, everything, traffic went up. And so I think they had a false sense of what people want. And so all that stuff is sort of dying away. And so that's, I don't really know the point I was trying to make there, but it was
yeah, that didn't really make any sense.
No, but no, it is. It makes perfect sense. What were you just saying about the, whatever. Anyways, I was trying to double backflip off the point you were making.
Harrison, what did you want to be when you grew up, when you were like a little boy? What was your dream?
I wanted to be a cop.
Really?
Wow. Really?
Yeah. I wanted to be a soldier, but then I wanted to be a cop. And then I think I went back to soldier and then cop.
You wanted to be like an anti-racist cop who like helps the community.
Yes. Yeah. And so this is interesting. Maybe not. I did 2 years of ROTC at University of Mary Washington, and I was the first class, and they protested us. There was 9 of us in the class, and like 7 of them were prior service, and there was like 3 of us that were like, yeah, we'll do ROTC. And I did that for 2 years. I did the 2 in screw. I left after 2 years. I didn't sign my commission, but I did ROTC and dress in fatigues once a week at University of Mary Washington. Yeah, and they protested us, and I was like a libtard. I was like, I want to go to Afghanistan, and I want to show the brown people that white people are like super nice and liberal, and we love them. That's how I thought about
you wanted to spread democracy, or you wanted to just show that you're like chill?
I was a libtard. I was very libtarded back then. Cringe libtard. Facebook cringe libtard post.
You just wanted to go to war to be like, man, this falafel's delicious. You guys are great.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, you could not have found a more Anthony Bourdain fag than me at that time in my life. No joke.
Damn. Harrison the cop.
Yeah, dude.
It's so good that you didn't become.
Yeah, but Death of Hollywood, that was the point. Death of Hollywood, death of right-wing media, new media, Mama the magazine. Mama's magazine is going to do better. That was the whole point. Media.
This is such a good podcast, man. New media, magazines.
I remember the point. Hey, listen.
Parallel economy, patronage networks. Patronage networks.
Harrison, can you just?
I'm on vacation. I'm not even. I'm on vacay.
Can you tell us just a full list of all the substances you're on right now, like peptides, beers, drugs?
I went to the beach. I'm with my family. I've just had several beers.
Dude, I'm not attacking you. I just think it's actually interesting in a scientific
sense. A lot of bourbons and beers and
weed.
No, I don't smoke weed.
Weren't you smoking weed on the podcast like 10 minutes
ago? I roll my own cigarettes. Every now and then. I do a little CBD for the joints and the
for the estrogen-addled joints.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't do marijuana.
So we got bourbon, beers, estrogen, tea, CBD,
couple cheeseburgers.
Retta? Still on the Retta?
Yeah, dude. I'm about to shoot up hardcore tomorrow too. Test and Retta.
Test and Retta.
And then I'm gonna
Test
sun
Test
out
and
dude,
Retta
maybe some
combo.
melanotan.
and melanotan. Wow.
I got HCG
What happens
too,
with
dude.
melanotan?
Melanotan just makes you darker and browner. A lot of people call me a race mixer and like a mongrel and like a black. They say all sorts of things about me on the internet, and I want them to know that you're right, and I am dark, and I'm dark skinned. And I take I do my melanotan, and I get very brown. Orange. It's orange
What did we
brown.
think about the ADL releasing a hate speech warning about the word goy slop?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those guys, man. It's just like I think what's happening is we're just seeing the like final, like all these like how does the blue square happen? You know, how does it happen?
Yeah, well, I think we know how it happens now. You get a call from an institute.
Yeah, you get a call,
And they
well,
say-
yeah, and it's like there's just so much money. There is so much money in these Jewish NGOs that it's just sitting around looking for a home, you know? And the home that it finds is mediocrity every time because there's no profit motive. So if this is the issue with propaganda nonprofits is that if you're doing a propaganda nonprofit and there's no profit motive, you have no motive to make your shit good. So the ADL has unlimited money from, all kinds of different Jews who are trying to like protect themselves. And they just have the shittiest people because they've never had to make any money. All they have to do is just attack people all day. So they're like, goy slop, we need to ban goy slop. And it's just like, dude, you're so missing the fucking, all you're doing, you're making things 100 times worse. You are banning goy slop. Did one fucking person see the ADL's thing on goy slop and say, I'm not going to say that anymore? No, not that. There's 0 cases of that occurring. And then they're going to say, oh, well, no, you don't understand. Like, this is what we call a mental diversion, splitting, blah, 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 mental thing. And it's like, no, it's not that. You just suck. And no one can. This is so completely retarded. No one.
The point of the thing is what it
being
does.
impacted by this.
The point of the thing is what it
The
does.
purpose is what it
It's the
And
whole
the purpose
point
of the
is
ADL
to create drama around goy slop just so that people go, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at these people standing up for these good people. It's just to raise money, create PR. It is sort of because one of I think their top 5 guy for like several years was Ben Shapiro.
At the ADL?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like he was
Most like anti-Semitic person. They said like a million times when he was not considered part of the regime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was number 1 anti-Semite? I didn't know that.
He was on the list,
Dude,
not
you should
number 1. He
find
was on the
those.
list. He was like top 5.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, he was always one of the
hold on, let me
anti-Semites.
look this up.
fucking crazy that they put Ben Shapiro on that list.
Yeah, dude, if you can find that's like a gold. If you can find when they were, then that just goes to show how stupid they are. Like,
Yeah.
Although I don't know, maybe they're the reason.
Oh
Ben
wait, maybe.
Shapiro
Oh,
stopped,
okay.
stopped this.
Okay. Maybe he's always been. Okay, shit. Okay, he's always been like, I guess, the most attacked by like the ADL's list of most attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Totally fake news. Total fake news.
I thought he was like
Yeah,
hated on by
absolute fake
ADL
news. Yeah.
because it was like a.
So
hold on,
he's
let me-
just top. He's one of the most victimized Jews. He's on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I thought
Yeah.
we had a breakthrough.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying this is like if you told black people they can't say the N-word. Like Jews came up with goy and now the goyim are saying
It
goy
is-
slop
yeah,
and the
it's
Jews are
hilarious.
telling them they can't say goy slop.
Yeah, you can't use the
Yeah.
slur you made up for us.
Yeah.
I can't use the slur you made up for us. But yeah, no, it's all a bit, dude. You guys got to let it go and just like the Jews.
Is that the answer? Just like chill.
Just like let all this shit go and chill.
The Jews just need a like grill pill, just like
No,
barbecue.
the Jews need to double down. I think they should just keep doing exactly what they're doing.
Just freak out.
They're doing
Harder.
nothing wrong at all. I think the rest of them out, actually.
Go
Just
even
keep
harder.
going.
That's actually like the actual pill to take, dude. Once you guys get that shit, then you're gonna just we can move on.
Yeah, it works on my mom. I get texts from my mom all the time that are like, we might need to move to Israel. Like, we might need to go.
You need to go tomorrow.
She's like, they could kill us all like tomorrow. She's like really afraid. I'm like,
No,
Yeah.
I think it's good.
we're working on it.
JD Vance has been chimping out on the behalf of like everybody for the past couple weeks. Or
Dude,
couple
JD
days.
Vance strikes me as such a retard because he's just playing a losing game with both sides. Like, he's trying to do this thing where he's trying to keep the Groypers like half happy by saying these sort of dumb comments like in their favor, where he tells Jews like, you guys are being annoying, you need to relax.
You think it's for the Groypers?
Yeah, definitely. Because
So you think it's for the Groypers and not for just like actual diplomacy? You
No,
literally
I think
it's like,
JD
I gotta
Vance
make
is
sure
like-
you think he's chimping out across the board to influence Nick Fuentes' voting block and not just the general consensus right now?
Yeah, I think JD Vance is like super online, and he doesn't want like all the Groypers showing up at his. What am I wrong about? What do you disagree about?
He has to right now. He is the surrogate for Trump in explaining that, like, hey, we have to get a deal done. We basically got our ass beat. We did not know what we were getting ourselves into. We told everybody before we got into it was because of Israel. This is literally what Marco Rubio said. Israel's going to attack. They're going to attack our assets, so we preemptively attacked. We're in a war. And they've had to come back to the table multiple times because Israel won't stop attacking Lebanon. So we've given up basically every single concession you can make, they've made to try to get this done. And Israel keeps fucking it up. And Trump won't say it. JD Vance is taking the heat. And yeah, maybe it seems politically convenient for Groypers. But even, it's not like, I don't know if even people like Fuentes are super into what's going on right now. It's like you've already made the mistake, and he hates Vance. So I think you're never going to win over the Groypers until suddenly Nick Fuentes is like, actually, I've changed my mind, and I think maybe I do like JD Vance. Then you'll get the Groyper vote. But that is
I think he's definitely trying to triangulate between these coalitions that are on the right and be liked by everybody at the same time. Like, he's trying to, like, Trump doesn't do this. Like, Trump just goes, listen, I love the Jews rock, we're gonna fucking kill the Muslims, I don't care. Like, Trump doesn't do this. But Vance will do this thing, and Tucker doesn't do it either. Like, Tucker will just be like, the Jews killed Charlie Kirk. Like, obviously, like, I know it for sure. I can feel it in my bones. Like, he just goes hard on what. But JD Vance does this thing where he's like, if everything is anti-Semitism, then nothing is anti-Semitism. Like, he tries to make these comments that sort of are criticizing Jewish people, just enough to keep the Groypers happy, but he won't be like anti-Israel, and he's still supporting the war.
So when you say Groypers, you just mean not neocons.
No, I mean Groypers. I think he's like afraid of Nick Fuentes. I think JD Vance like worries about this America First like coalition sabotaging him in like 28.
Damn. There's got to be
he's afraid of them a little
watching right now. Make a comment. Tell this, first off, look at his little name. Look at his little baby name. Jewish.
You don't
No, but I
think
guess
JD
you're
Vance-
actually being pro Fuentes. So yeah, actually maybe the opposite.
Yeah, I'm actually really not being Jewish right now.
Yeah, you're being pro Fuentes. Nah, dude, JD Vance, bro. Come on.
You love Vance.
No, I love them both. I think they're, I don't know. I think Nick has come a very long way, and he basically has a run of the mill normie take show now, if you ask me. And anything that's interesting about his show is just like, I think, good foreign policy opinions. I don't think he's There's no sensationalizing as much anymore. But
Yeah.
it's my opinion. But
No, I agree. I think
Vance is going to be, because the whole thing is Vance and Rubio. I don't know why like people feel like that's going to be. People criticize me for saying I'm like counter signaling when I say this is like a thing, but isn't that clearly going to be the fight in 2028?
100%. Those two.
Okay. Wait, Juan is telling us to shut up. Okay. Oh, Juan hates Nick Fuentes. All right, dude, come on. I'm a boomer. I'm 55 years old. I watch Nick Fuentes through clips on Instagram. That's what you need to worry about.
So, Denzel, are you anti-Vance now? Is that what you're saying?
I am anti-Vance. I really think he's like white Obama. Like he basically is just this shell. Like
White Obama.
He like was anti-Trump and now he's pro-Trump, and I think Vance is like, his psychology is like he thinks he's so capable and sort of like technocratically qualified for the job of president, that it's just important that he's in there so that he handles everything well. But he doesn't really have any beliefs. I don't think Vance has any real core to him, or like any real positions that are.
Do you have any positions that aren't in 100% in line with Israel propaganda?
No,
Or-
but that's what
or
makes
no?
me. I'm real.
Because I don't think you have one. I don't think you have one single non-Israel propaganda position.
Yeah, but that's
like every
fine.
time, every time the new Israeli talking points come out, you're like, oh yeah, India's great, India's sick. Oh,
India's a
wait,
great
what?
country, dude. You guys.
You-
You
yeah,
are doing the India 7,000 lower Luma 7,000.
yeah. He's doing the Laura. Loomer
There are some
thing.
great
Yeah.
hotels and vacation spots.
In Mumbai.
Yeah.
In Mumbai.
Mumbai.
In Mumbai.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What happened? Who's that? Is that Milo Yiannopoulos? Who is tech slop glasses. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
like
yeah, those were funny.
Isaac, you liked them.
Oh, Mamdani's wife's arms.
I didn't like them.
What's
Terrible
up with
arms, dude. Mamdani's wife, disgusting.
She looked
arms.
real bad. That
Really
I was
bad.
surprised at how I used to think she was
Hold on.
hot. She looked
Hold on, bring
really
her up
bad.
with the
in
fat
this.
chick
This
from the
was
She
college.
looked
really,
like a
really
fucking
not good.
brontosaurus. She looks disgusting.
Whoa, Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Bring up the fat chick
How
from
is that a
college too.
brontosaurus?
We
Look
should
up a
be next to each other.
brontosaurus, dude. Spitting image.
You know what I'm talking about,
A
Juan?
Brontosaurus.
Yeah, but really gross arms. Really like overdeveloped triceps, and like, yeah, they make her tits look smaller because her
You see-
arms are so fat and disgusting.
The fat girl.
Yeah, she really did. She really fucked this up really
Dude,
bad.
the girl
like
that gets fat-
she had a great like hot streak going, and she really had a huge opportunity here to be like a hot NBA girl. Like she should have dressed like the most raped nurse.
Yeah.
Like the one who saved the guy. But instead, she like tried to do this like cutoff thing, and she looks all fat and really bad. Like the whole thing. Really, I was a defender. I was super into Mamdani's wife. I was like,
Crazy.
she's so hot.
Crazy.
And then now I'm like, I'm just really couldn't.
I think she's just
more.
put on too much weight.
Wow.
I think really the only option was if she wore a Knicks hijab. I think that's the only thing that would have covered up. She's obviously put on like 25 pounds since he was elected.
She really needed to do something. Her gaze, you know what her problem is? She probably is too Muslim to have like the too many gays around her, and this is a situation.
Brilliant
she needed a
take.
gay. She needed,
Brilliant
Oh,
take.
dude.
She needed a
She
gay.
went to VCU.
Yeah.
This is even crazier. I'm just seeing this now for
Yeah.
the first time. You're
This
just
is
you're
what
telling me now
happens
for the
when you-
first time.
Yeah, have no gays.
VCU artist.
Yeah.
Hold on, bring her up next to the fat girl from the college. The girl that got fat at college.
Dude, that's an amazing take.
Bring
When
the
you're a leftist but no gay guys to help you do your.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like you just start looking bad. It starts it's not good.
these two together are
It's really like the most straight person outfit ever. It's like you can just tell no gay person weighed in on this
No.
outfit. Like it's like so obvious, or if they did, they were like a really like third world gay who doesn't know how to like be gay yet. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, dude. No gay guy would see those like arm to waist ratios and be like,
yeah,
yes,
and
girl,
with the, you're
yes,
right,
queen,
it's
go for it. No way.
It's like the fat arms, small boobs thing. It's really bad. It's
Yeah.
like such a. Like my estimation. I was like 100% in, and now I'm like 100% out on my
Yeah.
body's wife. Like completely not down.
He had no
Really just
no
destroyed.
feedback.
Yeah, like what is going on?
That's a
like,
famous
bro,
person
what
thing, though,
is
right?
happening? You're the mayor of New York City, dude. You're like one of the most hated people in America. All the Jews are coming after you, and this is what you're going to
Like,
show
dude,
up with.
look
Like,
at those
God
But
damn.
that's the issue. It's like there's literally nobody to just be like, "Oh, bitch, that's terrible. What are you doing? Take
Yeah.
that
What is
off."
her
No,
deltoid
exactly.
routine?
Look
her
at her.
deltoids are insane.
That's her.
Who the fuck is Ram? No, that's not her. This is somebody
Are
else.
you sure?
That's not her.
That's not her.
No,
Dude,
that's definitely not her. Definitely not her.
Like the
I don't know
Jewish
what this
version of
is, but
her.
that is no, this
that's
is not her at all. No, that is not 100% not
That's
her.
not
Her
her.
face
Is her
just
name
does
not
look
Rama
like that.
Duwaji?
I guarantee fucking to you that is not her. It must be talking about somebody else. That's just not how she looks.
Okay. Fact check. Juanes.
Juanes.
Yeah, that's not her. No way.
Mom Donnie's
Oh,
arms. And then the fat girl at college. Did you guys see this tweet about the fat girl in college?
Mm-hmm.
How she gained all that weight? I mean, come on, dog.
Dude, the Charlie
I've
Kirk
seen
thing.
it's been going on forever, but that's a freshman 30.
It's so unbelievable. Like, she literally met Charlie Kirk and looked in his eyes and had a conversation with him, and she's now like, I'm glad he died. I'm glad he was killed. He deserved it. These people really
Yeah,
just
well.
have no. It's so scary. Like what these people.
No, but dude, but is it really like this is where I think the right has serious tone deafness. It's like, dude, I think I tried to think a lot about who the left-wing version of Charlie Kirk is, and the person I come up with is Ilhan Omar. And I feel like I fucking hate Ilhan Omar so fucking much. Like I would never advocate for anybody dying, etc. But if some right-wing guy said Ilhan Omar needs to get fucking taken out, I would not agree with it, but I would certainly understand.
Yeah, but you just
I
said
would
it.
certainly be
Like,
like, I get
I
it.
think you just.
I don't think that. Let me just say, I don't think that. I'm not saying that. I don't think we should use violence. I don't. That's terrible. She's a human being. Blah blah blah. I am absolutely not saying that, and I would never celebrate it if it actually happened. I would never celebrate it. But would I tell a joke about it on text? Yeah, I definitely. I mean, if she got killed, I would tell a joke about it.
Sure.
Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't care. I certainly wouldn't be like upset about it, right? I would be like, well, that sucks for her,
honestly,
right? I mean, like,
let me just be the first to say here, Isaac, that's disgusting.
I mean, am I wrong? Like somebody
Yeah, I
who you
think you're-
really, really hate politically.
Well, I think
like
you're
if you
right.
really hate somebody politically, like you wouldn't be that upset. I wouldn't be like mourning the death of, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I would never advocate for this in any way. I'm not saying it's good. It's certainly bad.
Can I?
But
I agree with you. I think
I'm just saying,
opposing
like, if you really
viewpoint would
hate somebody,
be-
you're not going to be like that pissed if they're dead.
Yeah, I think the other side of this is from the morality police and the good and righteous right-wing Christians who would say,
Yeah,
I do
right,
not
that's
ever
who-
wish death on anybody. And this is a good moral person, and you guys are, you guys worship,
Ball.
well, no, you guys
Ball.
worship,
It's
George
a-
Floyd or something like that. It's like a morality thing.
Oh,
Like this
yeah.
is a good person. You shouldn't celebrate their death versus like, we celebrate the death of savages and retards. Though to be saying, I agree with you.
I
Otherwise,
think
because
Ilhan Omar.
everybody laughed when
I think Isaac said
Nancy
what the
Pelosi's
difference
husband,
is. Like, I think you
example.
said what your statement shows the difference is. You were like, I might make a joke about it. I might not really give a fuck. I'm not going to like cry, but I would never wish the death of this person, which like the weird thing with most leftists isn't that they like make edgy jokes about it or like Charlie Kirk memes. It's that they genuinely just in a very
they generally obsess
in a very
about it.
matter of
Yeah,
fact
that's
way,
true.
they just are like, yeah, that's morally defensible.
But yeah, that's like
No, dude,
They
wait,
have no
wait,
value
wait.
for life.
Yarvin. Yeah, well, right. Yarvin's actually really good on this. So Yarvin has this whole thing where he goes, "I've seen the future, and the future is murder," and he talks about how leftists just dream of. Yarvin's fucking right about everything. He really is, and he talks about how like leftists just dream of murder. Like that's their fucking fantasy. Like their fantasy is murder. And I think that every ideology at its core has something rotten to it, right? There's something in every ideology that's like, you know, how like every Christian girl is like really wants to like be really naughty. Like at the end of the day, they really want to like really get fucked in the ass, but like the most terrible way. Like that's, you know, there's a kind of a continuum. And I think like that's true of like leftists
we got to
they
clip.
all want anal. Is what you're saying?
We got to clip.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's dude. Every time you hear like, oh, what was Sarah's stock like? It's never just like, yeah, we had sex. It's always like, I banged her in the ass on a Bible in the middle of, you know. It's always like she was. It's always like it was always like she was in the middle of a church in front of a bunch of nuns, and we are getting and it's always like.
There's a picture of her shaking the hand of the Pope, like at her wedding, and they're just like,
yeah,
she shook the hand of
it's
the
always
Pope.
some like
with,
really
like,
disgusting.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's like it's always that. It's never just like we had sex. It's always like the most horrifying story. And so that's what leftists are with like murder. Like really deep down, every like Obama gay is just dreaming of killing people. And I think that that's true. I think I was a leftist. And when I was a leftist, I definitely was like motivated by like fantasizing about murdering rich people for sure. I was like, that was, and I think at the end of the day, that's what they fantasize about murdering people they think are like better than them. You know, they think are like more powerful.
It's also
they just want to kill.
That's not like a crazy thing. It's like fully supported by what the culture we grew up in too. Is like violence against, you know,
rich
such
people.
a, you know,
It's
oppressors
really,
is always good, even though it was like
right.
Yeah.
Subversive to do that, but that's always.
So wait, what is the rights? If the left is murder, what is the rights like dark fantasy?
Well, I mean, I just gave you one example, but I don't know. That's
anal?
a good.
Yeah, it's definitely
anal.
sex.
Anal. Definitely anal. Well, certainly of the neocons, they're all gay.
Dude, when you just if you show Isaac the most grunge coffee shop, smelly, patchouli wearing,
hairy pits,
full bush, hairy pits,
greasy, septum piercing,
and you just say like she's dating Hollywood executives, and you'd be like, oh, dude, yeah, or just she's in the, you know, she's Weinstein's, you know, fifth victim. It's like, oh, dude, 10 out of 10. Most, you know.
It definitely is anal. It definitely is fucking anal, dude. I want to do a piece about like the LA GOP. Like I want to do a piece about like LA or California Republicans, right? And so I looked up like what is the upcoming event calendar of the LA Republicans, and there's like 2 events total. There's like nothing happening. And one of the 2 events is the Log Cabin Republicans July 4th party. And the Log Cabin Republicans are like the gay Republicans. And it's like 4th of July party. And there's like a dick-shaped popsicle and a dick-shaped hot dog with like white shit on it that's like supposed to be cute. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like that is what like being a Republican today is. It just means homosexual. That is like being a part of the GOP is I am just a actual homosexual. Here, look, let me show it to you. This is what it looks like. Look at this. This is like the one event that the LA GOP has coming up. And it's like, look, it's like popsicle and then jizz hot dog. You know, it's like so obviously it's like the gay Republican
that could just be red.
come to this
It's
party.
funny that
Hold on, dude. You made that sound.
Hollywood
It could
Hills.
just be
You
like
made that
Hollywood
sound like there
Hills.
was a
blue
dick
hot dog.
involved in this. Did he not say there was a
This
dick
is so
involved?
look at this. Look at this. This popsicle
I
is a
mean,
dick,
this
and
is
this hot dog. This
fine.
hot dog.
Dude,
it has
I don't
white.
know.
It has white jizz
Honestly,
on
this
it.
looks
The
like
hot
a
dog has
gay
white jizz on it.
Republican
No,
made
it's
it. Like he
red,
was
white,
so
and
trying
blue.
to hide how gay it was that it kind of was a little bit gay.
The whole thing is red,
I
white,
think
and
this
blue.
is
What
like
color are
very-
they gonna make?
I
the
think this is-
fucking
If
sauce?
okay, you're telling me you are a gay guy, you're a gay Republican making a pool party flyer, and you don't notice that your giant dick popsicle is shaped like
Wait,
a
where's
dick?
the dick?
You just
Where's
oh,
the
whoops.
dick popsicle?
We can't see half of
Oh
this.
shit! Sorry. Oh fuck! You guys aren't seeing that. Oh
Man, this
fuck,
better be
hold
the
on.
most dick popsicle I've ever seen in my
I
life.
thought that was like a
This would've been
very
a big
tasteful,
popsicle.
reasonable flyer.
Oh, that's a
Dude,
that's
that's just a fucking popsicle.
Oh, look at
that's
that dick
fire,
popsicle.
dog,
No,
or whatever they
come
call
on.
it. That's like a
Come
standard
on. You're
popsicle.
choosing. You're choosing two things. One is a giant dick, and one is a hot dog with jizz.
That's the
It's a
most.
giant dick and
Oh
a
my
hot
You're
dog
like
with jizz.
big
Hold on, dude.
testicular balloons and phallic.
Yeah, dude. Balls.
Phallic
balls.
letters.
These are balls. Yeah.
That is
No,
the
come
most
on. This is
innocuous, non-gay flyer
This
I've
is
ever
so
seen in my
tasteful.
life, bro.
This
Dude,
is like
if
so
you are
reasonable.
gay, you put the giant popsicle
Dude,
there on
Denzel.
Of course, you put the dick
No
popsicle.
way.
Isaac was about to write a Gonzo piece using that as like these are
And I
the
would've been
gayest
right.
people in
I
the world.
would've been
They're already
100%.
log cabin. They're not even acting like they're not
Dude, I
gay. And he's like,
guarantee you that actual gay men saw that flyer and they were just like, "Oh, nice, like a barbecue." And Isaac saw it and he was like, "Jizz, penises, ass." Oh my god,
this is crazy, brother. That is the craziest.
That was
That's
such
the
a
most paranoid
tasteful
shit.
poster.
I think
That's
it's very
the
obvious
dude.
what's
That's how
going
you
on
know
with that
Isaac
poster.
definitely grew up around blacks. There, he just like
Yeah.
saw that and said, "Nigga, that gay. That's the gayest."
Yeah.
Because he's used to like the literally like the cool party flyers with like
Mhm.
chains
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
rims,
Exactly. Yeah.
and it's like he's like, "No, this is a good party. This is
Yeah.
a gay
You're right.
party." I'm
This is
like,
Oh,
gay.
oh, pause.
This is gay.
What going on here?
why they got cum on the flyer? That shit gay.
Oh, this one made me a little less fat. Sometimes it makes me really fat, and then sometimes it doesn't make me fat. It's nice.
Oh man.
Okay, so this was like 75% the worst podcast ever recorded, and 25% like pretty good. We got to figure out how to get those numbers.
Well, dude,
better.
hey, I'm just here.
I'm just tired.
I'm
I'm just
just
tired. I'm just tired.
for now.
Today was a very terrible day. All
Next
things
week I'll be
considered, it's just- yeah.
We'll be in DC together.
Okay, we'll be together next.
Oh yeah, we should talk
We'll
about
be
that real
recording
quick.
this
I
podcast
can't
together.
find a studio. in
Dude, you
DC.
gotta. Why not?
All of them look
Why
so
can't you?
sketchy. None of them look good.
You can't find a hotel.
Oh.
We can do a hotel, but we need to like studios.
We'll figure it out. We
need,
no
like,
no
microphones.
business talk on here. Okay, all right. Good job, guys.
Word.
Do we have outro music?
Are we gonna thank our sponsor?
Oh wait, is there an outro? Black Rifle Coffee, thank you so much. State of Israel, thank you so much.
State of Israel Tourism Department.
State of Israel Tourism
Consulate.
Department. No, read the magazine. Okay, bye.
Peace.
Fuck you. Bye, everybody.